One of the exciting programs we started doing last year was opening up the museum to children with special needs.
Lucy walks with a walker. She has cerebral palsy, so she walks with a walker, and it also affects some of her just like trunk strength. When we get here, she walks in from the car, in her walker, and comes right in. The doors open up for her. Everything's all on one floor. Things are spread out enough that she can get through. It's actually probably more accessible than her school at the moment.
I have a set of twins, Brooke and Christopher. Brooke has a sensory processing disorder, obviously a little active. And Christopher is spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, which means it affects his entire body. Honestly, this is the only place that I can take both of them where they can both participate with their different levels. Christopher, his favorite is the music room where he can take the mallets and hit the drums. The water room where he can push the buttons and see the water spray.
My middle daughter, Maddie, happens to have Down syndrome. The accommodations are actually fantastic with regard to the museum. How things are just easily accessible to somebody who happens to be a little bit shorter, such as Maddie, or happens to have small pudgy fingers, such as Maddie. The facility has amazing fine motor and gross motor exhibits that she can play with and manipulate and quite frankly, master.
It's important to support our museum for several reasons. First of all, it enables us to reach out and provide our quality programming to children who are not as fortunate.
I think that the museum experience is one of the best field experiences a kid could have. I think that it's setting the foundation for future success in math and science. I think the earlier we expose them to this type of learning, the better.
For example, STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math is embedded within all of the exhibits within the museum.
When I first saw the exhibit, I was blown away. I knew the exhibit was here, but I had no idea how intricate all of these little stations here have some kind of application to what we're doing right now in science.
I think the most important thing it's doing right now is to make science fun, enjoyable, and accessible. From early on, if we can give children a positive experience or interaction with science, I think we increase the likelihood that they might choose that as a career going forward.
Each exhibit's been thought through by early childhood educators, and as an early childhood educator I can tell. Because there's that level of understanding of children, how to pull them in and how to engage them, I think the museum experience is really a vital part of their learning.
The museum offers a visit that most of my children would not get to come to. A lot of my parents don't have access to the museum, so we provide the free visit in and then even the family passes. I don't think a lot of my kids would have the experience without having the ECC program.
Playtime to a child's learning is like oxygen to an adult. If you don't have it, you will not survive. Our opportunity in terms of visiting the museum would have been slim to none. Every time we come here, it awakens different parts of them, and they see the world from different views. To the people that funded these great opportunities, I say that your dollar went further than you could ever imagine. Your dollar went further than you ever could dream.